Hey everybody, this is Bill Larry. I'm out at one of my hunting cabins way out in the bush, we call them, way out in no man's land. And it's beautiful country right now. We've got some wicked looking skies. Looks like there's a big front coming in here and some heavy duty rain and thunder. But I'm going to tell you a little story about old hunting buddy of mine. His name was Dr. Hugh Fate. We call him. And he was in the House of Representatives of the state of Alaska, and we'd hunt a lot. And we had been out in the Cool Lake area off the Little Delta, way out. And we had just got a big bull, and he was trying to teach me the native way. He run around with some people from Rampart, and each person has a different way of gutting and skinning. But old Bud, he was pretty cool, and so we were pretty tired after we got everything in, all the meat hung, and it was getting dark, late, and we cooked up some food, and then we went to bed. We're really tired, and I think I conked out before he did. But all at once he yells out, "Bill, Bill, wake up!" And the whole cabin on my side lifted up. And he said, "It's the Bushman. It's the Bushman." Well, that's a native way of Bigfoot, kind of. And then all at once the cabin goes down. Boom. And then another time. One more time. Lifted it right back up. And then I was pretty well awake then. Slams it right on down. Totally pitch black out there right now. So we got our guns and our headlamps and our flashlights, and we went out around there. We couldn't see nothing, not a thing. Looked over the meat down there, figured it was maybe a great big grizzly, but it just couldn't have. Still there? Everybody still there? Okay. So the next day, we see nothing, not a thing. And then he starts telling me about his wife is native from a beautiful lady, Mary Jane. She was from Rampart, and most all the ladies up there were just very beautiful native ladies. And they would always talk about the Bushman. And it was nothing was touched on the meat the next day. There was no tracks behind us. We don't know how that cabin could have lifted right off the ground twice. It was amazing. But I did get to hear about the native Bushman, like Bigfoot. And they're very strong, way stronger than a grizzly. And then, of course, we brought our airplanes in and loaded them up, flew them back over to Birch Lake, as we usually do. Dan Winfrey was there. He was Supreme Court Justice, Chief Justice. He was there. He'd love to unload that moose meat. You know, we'd give him some moose meat. Dan was a really very good friend of Dr. Fate's, and we had some good eating that winter off of moose meat. And I will tell you about some more. But as we came in here today, a little start because Connor didn't wake up. We call him Mr. Alaska, and. But anyway, we got in here. Usually what we do is run around the cabins and see what bear stuff and wolf stuff. And he's seen some prints there. Look, could be bears. And it's all sand right here in this area. And if it rains a little bit, it kind of washes them away. But we took it for bears. And then he went around the woodshed. We got a 12 by 12 woodshed full of wood. We stocked it up full of wood.